Alright, so I'm going to be posting this before my videos, guys, and you can partake in it or not, but we're going to do some singing bowls and I'm going to say a little prayer. And you're welcome to just sit and relax and free your mind up before the reading with me. I just wanted to do this. I'll timestamp it, so if you want to go straight to your reading, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and start. Take a deep breath. I call upon light and all beings whom serve only love and light. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and light beings, to cleanse and protect this space. Ask for your protection and guidance so that your divine sight can be delivered with love and healing for the greatest good. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and guides, to assist those whom these messages are meant for, to assist them on their journey of healing and spiritual growth. I appreciate your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, and Lord of Love. Amen. Okay, guys, so singing bowls. We're just going to relax and listen. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if so, I'm glad, and I'm happy you guys come to my channel and enjoy your reading. Hi, guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you for coming by and checking out the channel. If you're returning, thank you for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, you guys. I appreciate it. I'm getting ready to do, my camera looks a little off here, hold on, there we go, maybe that's a little bit better. All right, so Aries, we're getting ready to do a reading for you. I got lots of decks out here. I am trying to make these a little quicker, you guys. I meant to do your guys' yesterday, and I ended up doing a bonus reading for Leo. You might want to check it out. It was just it was about releasing karma and stuff, so we're gonna get some stuff for you. And I always say check out anything. Now that I'm putting more titles to the videos, it's kind of easier to see what might resonate with you by maybe the title. So check out anything. We have all those houses, you guys. We have lots of different placements in our chart. I have been putting a link so you can find your chart at, like Cafe Astrology, or there's other astrology sites you can find your chart at. So enough gab, let's go ahead and get into your guys' reading. This is going to be an overall energy, Aries, for you. Wow, we got a flipper right away. Interesting. Seven of Pentacles, the rewarded frog. Seven of Pentacles. Huh. So, I was saying I was doing a reading yesterday, and it ended up being for Leo, because that's what I ended up saying and doing, but it was about putting, or no, that was the first one. It was about like putting energy into something. So you could be putting a lot of energy, or have put a lot of energy into working on something, nurturing something, growing something here, and you are either being rewarded for that, or you're seeing if it's going to reap rewards, whatever that means to you, Aries. We're going to get a couple. This is also about evaluating, like, is this worth the time and energy and whatever resources, anything, everything I put into it? Is it giving me the results that I wanted from it? And if it isn't giving me the results I wanted from it, is that because of my lack of focus and attention on it? Or is it because it's just not reciprocating my work? It's not bearing fruit. Is this not the right environment? Am I, it's a lot of questioning, like, is this worth the time and energy and work I'm putting into it? We also got the Holy Mountain. This is feeling like a lot of self-work, work on the self, and could be a very big goal or something very big you've been working on. I am feeling like the self. And it's interesting because I had another reading that had this frog energy. What was it? Capricorn, I believe. I'd have to go look. But it was about this frog, and I can't help but think of it in your guys' reading about becoming more than just the outer. Really letting the inner show and not just... it's like wearing a skin that's kind of not yours. So this could be about, this is just a side message, but this could be also about really coming into that spiritual, authentic place within yourself that doesn't reflect your body, your sex, anything like that. It's just purely who you are. And it was also like about like stereotyping or putting certain labels on, like not serving the expectations of others, but the expectations of yourself and your soul service. Not just being what you're told you should be because you're a girl, or because you're a boy, or because you're in this, you grew up with this religion or this background, or you live in this neighborhood or this country. It was very like stepping out of a like preconceived ideas of who you should be. So that is another side message. We are going to go ahead and get, and I will read that, the Holy Mountain. That's a big energy of getting to the top of something, maybe accomplishing a goal, and being rewarded, feeling the rewards. That's what I'm feeling rewards of doing a lot of work. This could be spiritual work. This could be earthly work. It doesn't matter, whatever you've been focusing on. It's been a big task, it seems. And then we got the Pine Spirit, purification. I was feeling that inner work. So this is like letting old things go, letting old things die, and seeing if it's helping to grow new things. Maybe you switched environments. Maybe you switched something up in your routine, or something up in your environment, or a way you like bring yourself to the table that has helped release, purify you, and reach like higher understanding and higher perception of not only what brings you peace as the spirit you are, as the energy you are, but also it's just like not carrying all that muck with you. That's another thing I'm feeling. So that's really nice. That's powerful. That's awesome, Aries. I do love that for you guys. I will read those at the end. I'm going to go ahead and get a little tea spread here to get a general idea of kind of what's going on right now, what's kind of going on maybe in the heart and at the root of it. Just a little tea, you guys. Okay, so we got 3 cards for the top right away. We got the Tower. Yeah, some big shift, a big shift in perception, belief, or maybe you understanding how to do something differently. Then that Death card coming out reversed, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Reversed. Okay. Let's see here. The Death card, the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, so I this could go both ways, you guys. I'm getting that there could have been a huge shift and change that, or is happening currently, that is a result of a lack of something changing, or a lack of something, letting go of something, purifying something. And then for others, it may be that this purification has happened. But with all this kind of reversed energy here, I feel like something wasn't released yet. But there is an opportunity for a new beginning, but it may be missed without reevaluating what energy are you putting into what you want to happen. So this is, and then we got the moon. This is emotional, intuitive, deep, psychic. It can be shadow work in the heart. Okay, so I'm feeling heart purification. Heart purification. Shining some light on matters of the heart. This is feeling like this could be a matter of the heart. Let's see what's at the bottom here. 8 of Pentacles, putting the work in. Okay. Okay. All right, we got at the root. Working on something very hard. Working on something, paying attention to details. This takes a lot of time, energy, effort. That's the 7 of Pentacles, is reevaluating too how much more work you need to do to make something happen. This could be about transforming something, letting something go, or and this is definitely about like letting something go. With the Tower here, it could be a huge letting something go, like letting on the earth, in the earthly stuff. It could be letting a job go, letting a relationship go, letting an old home go, or something like that. To reach towards something different. This could be letting an old perception go. This is more internal, letting a perception go, or letting the energy you're putting into something, like as you're trying to change or shift something or let something go. I'm actually getting a message that you could be looking more at what's going to come than what needs to happen first, okay? So first, something needs to be restructured. This could be a perception you have of what your feelings are about something. So I am getting this feeling that you could be feeling a certain way about something, and it's kind of overshadowing. Like you could be feeling like really like optimistic and really like happy about something, an opportunity or something new coming in for you, but something first needs to be let go of. That's what I am feeling, and I do feel like this could be like the energy you're putting into the future instead of putting into the work you are doing right now. It's like feeling like, and I'm also getting like, it's feeling like your heart could be you're holding on to something in your heart that you won't let go. That's what I'm getting, and that's what needs to change for something new to actually happen in your earthly matters. So there is something really deep, and maybe you've been working on this in your heart to purify something, release something, let something go so something new can come along, but you need to put more focus. This is the message I'm getting. You need to put more focus into going deeper into your heart, deeper into your emotions, to see a more clear understanding of, and it does feel like shadow work, you guys, of what you have put into something or what you need to put into something, the work you need to do to, and this is about releasing something. This could be forgiveness. This could be not being overtaken by negative thinking or fear, fear of the unknown, or fear of doing something different, changing something, some way you're doing something, some way you're working on something. That's what I'm getting. That's interesting. Let's see what's at the bottom. The 10 of Cups. This could have to do with a family situation, or in trying to make something better here. I'm gonna get one more card on what is trying to be changed, shifted, or let go here. There's some kind of transformation that you're working on. And it could be Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is going very, very deep, very, very much so into the psychic, deep places in your heart. And there's something here, and the Queen of Cups is understanding. So there could be something here you need to understand emotionally about a situation or yourself. Could be an earth sign. Let me see. Let me look here. And a Magician. So there is a feeling here of needing to use your emotional maturity and just observe, and maybe you're working really, really hard on something and you're not seeing the results. You're not seeing where this is going. And maybe that's part of it too, is you're too worried about seeing where it's going instead of what you need to do right now, which there is a feeling here of needing to kind of release this wanting to know about the unknowns, or it's like this Tower and this Ace of Pentacles. You may be afraid. There is fear here too, afraid of missing an opportunity. I'm getting that too. I'm going to go ahead and get, we're going to go ahead and get a couple more oracles on this, you guys, and then I'm going to read those, the Holy Mountain Purification. I feel like there is something here you maybe know is coming in, and it's very interesting. Oh, that's too many. You're working on something here. I feel like you need to go further into doing work on something. What is it? It seems to be like purifying in the heart, clearing something up in your heart. Old habits. Old habits. Okay, that just got real. Okay, and spiritual gifts. This is this Queen of Cups. So, ooh, that gave me my arm goosebumps. Okay, so old habits. So there is something here, an old habit that you do, the way you feel about something, or the way you always emotionally handle something or do something here that needs to stop. In order for a new opportunity to, and it's going to require you going really deep and intuitively into your energy and releasing some kind of habit that, and it could be in the way you're trying to maybe change something around you or make something happen. Control has been like a collective message, you guys. It's all right now. The need to release our own control and let the universe do what it's doing. Release old karma, release people that aren't in alignment with us. The spiritual gifts, it says you are in the process of developing and fine-tuning your spiritual gifts. There could be some confusion even, because you are kind of getting like upgraded in your deep psychic, like intuitive stuff. And sometimes when we go through this, you guys, we can get a lot of shadow. We can get a lot of shade. And you could be putting that on another too. Oh, excuse me. You could be putting that on another, or this could be a habit of yours, or always going really, it says an old habit may be keeping you from moving forward. It almost feels like you could be getting like sidetracked by some emotional or psychic stuff. That's what I'm getting. That's really a strange message, but that's what I'm getting. And you need to focus more on like, oh, this could be both. I was getting like two different things. This could be, some are really focusing on the, this is all about balance. Some are really focusing on the material, the earth stuff, but in the heart there's just this like this needing to balance between like what's kind of real and what's not, and going really deep within and figuring out like what you are doing in this process, or what you can do differently in this process. And I think it has to do with focusing in the moment, like being in the moment, not looking forward, not trying to see what's ahead. not trying to psychically envision something in the future or anything. It's really like feeling like doing the work like right now in the moment, paying attention to the way you're feeling, paying attention to the way, if you feel like, kind of have a, what I call like, shadow, shadow comes in and it creates our day sometimes. Sometimes it's only an hour, sometimes it can be days. We got to get out of that sometimes because we're not seeing something. I feel like you feel like you're not seeing something, or you just aren't seeing anything because you are working really hard on some kind of material endeavor, that an opportunity. This could be you're putting a lot of work into something physical, and the work here is needing to be done inside. And this could be causing like a kind of a breakdown in your foundations and in the results that you're getting from what you're working on. It's kind of feeling like scattered energy. Let's get one of these. You could really have a plan and are waiting for something really good to happen here in the earth matters. And you could be really working on that, and you're looking for some kind of ending here so that you can have a new beginning. Like I said, this could be with work too. But there's some kind of knowing here, deep down knowing about something you're feeling or you need to release in the heart, purify. You need to like kind of raise your awareness, self-awareness about some kind of emotion or some kind of something that needs done shadow work wise in the heart. Okay, on the bottom, Shekinah, and right here, Shaktapa of the seahorse. And we are going to read that, you guys. Let's get a little more on these oracles and see what we got. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this Shaktapa of seahorse. This is interesting. As you embrace your inner essence, you will be at peace with who you are. I was feeling that. There's something here inside that you need to work on. I'm not sure if you're distracting yourself with work or at least if this is your reading. If it's not your reading, leave it at the door, you guys. It's for somebody else. But it feels like there needs to be some deep, like, work done here on accepting yourself and your vulnerability. So there's some kind of emotional thing that needs expressed, like purified and expressed, that you could be not moving forward with. Some kind of expression of it could be love, it could be something like that. It's feeling multi, like this thing that's material is directly related to this thing that's emotional. That's what I'm feeling. And it says, and no longer see the need to conform to social ideals which have no true resonance for your heart. Yeah, you could be working really, really hard on something here instead of working on something that resonates with you and going deep, 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 deep within and deciding if this is the job for you, or maybe this isn't the thing for you and you're not feeling rewarded by it. You're not feeling gratified by what you're doing. So there's something here that needs to end so that you can find that thing that feels gratifying to you, that feels good, and there's a feeling here of not moving forward, like kind of feeling stuck and not using all of your power. I feel like this is very self-reflective, like, hey, I haven't liked this job forever. I haven't. Oh, you know what? This is Aries. One of the commenters, if you're watching this, hello. I think Erin was her name. But hello. Yeah, this could definitely be like moving forward to a new job or a new opportunity. But first, you gotta let the old go. That's crazy. I'm getting that. It says you're encouraged to trust your intuitive recognition. That's what this moon is in the center. That's what this Queen of Cups is. Trust your intuitive recognition. When you see something is not working for you, it's following your intuition and trying something else. And also releasing like the negativity or any like doubts or fears about kind of purifying yourself, your life, your job, your relationship, whatever it is, you guys. I love that. And it says, you are encouraged to trust your intuitive recognition of which environments and relationships harmonize well with you. If it's not working, it's not working. Supporting your spiritual growth and well-being on all levels. You have the innate capacity to manifest. And that is this magician that came out when I was kind of clarifying. It's like you want to manifest something different, but you got to put like this work in, and like maybe there's people pleasing involved. You have an old habit of like people pleasing, or an old habit of like saying I can't get out of this place, or looking too far into the future and not working on getting into a different place right now. I am feeling that. You have the innate capacity to manifest. Relax and you shall attract all you need. Volatile or overly restless seas compromise the well-being of the seahorse. Such intensity drains their energy, forcing them to go against the naturally gentle way of being. Yeah, maybe there's an old habit here of people pleasing or something like that, and you're going to have to kind of like do something physically, like, and say something, and like this could be quitting a job. This could be being stronger. Like, it's interesting. They thrive in environments that are calm and accommodate their slow, graceful movements. Rather than aggressively hunting, seahorses patiently wait until what they need comes their way, and then actively receive it. Seahorses has a relationship of commensalism with seagrass and coral. Commensalism is the medicine of connection, protection, and stabilization. In such a relationship, we receive what we need without being parasitic. So if you're clinging to anything, any old habits, any old jobs, relationships, anything like that, it's like, I feel like you need to step out of your normal approach to something here to reach higher grounds. And also this will help clear and purify something that is deep, emotional, and possibly has some like negativity, like leaving negativity or fear in your heart. It's like freeing yourself from whatever this is a good thing, Aries. Okay, I really like that. Let's in being authentic, like don't be somebody you aren't. That was that frog message I got from another reading, you guys, and you might want to check out your chart. I think it was Capricorn. I don't quite remember right now, but that was a reading that really feels like this could be connected to. So check that out if this is resonating. Because there's an authenticity that's not being shown, something that's not being shown, something that's being hidden about your feelings or the way you feel about something that you may be used to not expressing like out loud or not moving forward with. And it's stopping a manifestation from happening, an opportunity or something like that you want, like you're waiting for this to come, but like it's going to require this tower moment, which is going to shake up things. But I feel like it's a good shake up, Aries, I do. And it says, when you are in your authenticity, much power and grace shall rally to support you. The world can seem unfriendly and unsupportive at times, but this oracle reassures you that as you honor who you are, you will naturally find friends and attract supportive assistance to obtain all you need to thrive. So if you're afraid of losing friends or even relationships or anything like that, you guys, in this situation, don't be. Like, this is a purification, and it's like, don't try to control, like, even your emotions right now. I feel like let them run through you, and if need be, like, unless you're going to snap on people, don't snap on people, but make it very clear, like, your boundaries, your emotions, and just if you need to leave some old, like, people-pleasing habit, like, if you're used to just doing all the work while everybody else sits around or whatever. Just say, you know, I'm not doing it. You guys need to pick up your part. Or, you know, and this could be in relationships. This could be in anything, you guys. The 10 of, that 10 of Cups was at the bottom, which was reversed, and it's just something that looks good on the outside but isn't good on the inside. So that the 10 of Cups always reversed always speaks to me about a home or a family or some kind of situation that looks perfect. Like you could even be acting like this is like you're happy or you're good with this, and there's something deep down that isn't good with the results you're getting. So it's asking you to step up. And this holy mountain, it's hard work, it's climbing a big mountain, but it's possible, and it's going to help bring in new opportunities for you that are more in alignment with you if you're not happy where you're at. Let's read the holy mountain. It invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. And this could be this moon energy in the center also. There's a lot of things coming in this. It says, first, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who came before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity the perfection of all. So another thing I'm getting is if you are happy where you're at, or you think I should be, like nothing's wrong with the situation, you need to search within your own heart and see what's making you unhappy about it. Is there something you're missing or you feel lacking in? And is that just that lack mentality that you need to take care of? And is it really deep-seated and requires some really deep healing? Or is something just really not working out, and you just haven't seen like the right perspective to like take your courage and your compassion and your strength and your energy elsewhere in a firm but yet loving and compassionate way. It's hard. It's a fine balance, you guys, but you can do it. Walk with courage, love, and compassion. Don't get beat down by the circumstances or even changes or shifts right now. Let the universe clear out what it's clearing out, and do your part by standing in your authenticity. So if you're feeling a certain way and you just keep distracting yourself with work or sides putting out something off to the side for later, and it's just not bringing results, it's asking you to do something different with that. And I think it's asking you to look at it and really take it in and gain a new perspective on your own action or lack of action that you're taking. It says, and then I'll just read the reverse just in case, because I am getting like this can be for multiple people. It says, when the holy mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain there are no obstacles, only beauty and an unobscured view of the entire earth. There's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb the holy mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, and laziness, and these are real obstacles. So if you're just feeling like you don't want to put in the extra work, or you don't want to, or you don't have what you need, and you're like, I'm waiting for something else to come along that I need to make this move, it's saying you don't need anything else. All you need is a courage, love, and compassion. Not only courage, love, and compassion for others, but yourself, most of all, Aries, and doing what is in alignment with you, and climbing the mountain, and knowing that after the climb, after the obstacle, overcoming the obstacle, the challenge, you're going to be sitting at a better place, and you're going to see things from a different perspective, no matter how it looks right now. That's what I am feeling. So let's go ahead and read this purification. A soft layer of snow has shrouded the pines of the sacred forest. You can sense the formidable life force surging through each tree, even in the deepest winter. As you brush up against a branch, the snow is dislodged and softly falls to the forest floor. With simply the lightest touch of the pine needles, you can feel your entire energy field being purified. I love that. And it says your energy field is being cleansed of all that it doesn't need. Traditionally, pine branches have been used in cleansing ceremonies because ancient people revered their purifying qualities. The essential oil of pine is antibacterial and antiseptic as well, which is useful for protecting people from harmful bacteria. This card's appearance is a message to release what doesn't serve, support, or empower you. Let go of anything that feels dull or murky in your life. I feel like you're not standing up for yourself. and better, and because there's fear involved, or there's like fear involved. Like I said, old habits. It could be old fears, old people pleasing things, old I want to get along with everybody. That doesn't work. Sometimes, you guys, we need to be true to ourselves, no matter who doesn't like it. We can do that in a respectful way to others, but we have to be respectful to ourselves by saying, I don't like the way this makes me feel. If something makes you feel a certain way, and maybe the answer isn't always running away or switching jobs or relationships. Maybe it's addressing the feelings you're having and not keeping those snuffled down to please others or to get along with others. Maybe it means standing your ground, and if it breaks into a tower moment, it breaks into a tower moment. It's a moment that needs to happen. That's what I am getting. Whew. It says cleanse your body and your environment by doing cleaning, space clearing, and clutter clearing. So yes, cleansing, doing your salt baths, doing your saging ceremonies, doing your singing bowls, showering, listening to really positive, uplifting music, I find helps me a lot. To clear out all this muck, this fear, and this kind of this, it feels almost like a disengagement with your own emotions, your own feelings. Like, maybe you're used to deep down, there's child wounds of not feeling like your emotions were validated or they don't matter. And I know a lot of us, and this is just kind of history, kids were to be seen, not heard, and it didn't matter how you felt. You did what you were told. It didn't matter how you felt about doing it or whatever. You just, we're learning as a society and as a collective to honor our little humans, spirits and emotions too. Sometimes I think we do go a little bit overboard, and I think you still need structure and rigidity and discipline, and you need to have really strong boundaries with children. But I think you should allow a child to be heard, and this is something I've learned that's been a hard lesson for me in my life as a mother, because I was not about that. I was just like, shh, be quiet, I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. It's what I call a mommy wound. And I think anybody who's a mom has those. And it takes a lot of healing and a lot of work to understand where those wounds came from. You could have some kind of wound with deep, not sharing your emotions or not honoring your feelings. Maybe you were told a million times that now is not the time to deal with emotions, or now whatever it is. You guys, everybody has certain parts of this in their life. I feel at least people that are working on healing definitely do. So it says when your auric field is cluttered and energy is dingy, you can't see the world clearly and will have trouble hearing the messages from spirit. So don't taint your body with any drugs, alcohol, and make sure you're cleansing, really taking those showers and not dirtying up your spiritual body with numbing agents, or don't numb yourself. Really feel these messages, feel that anger, or feel that and let it come up to the surface and deal with it. I always say, feel it, will it, heal it. And you could also say feel it, deal with it, and heal it. You have to look at what the root is of why something might not be being spoke about, or why you're not standing your ground, or why you're not reaching for something better for you, why maybe you're not purifying or cleansing this negative energy or this fear of saying, this isn't working for me and I'm putting energy in, or saying, I got boundaries, I am feeling I've got boundaries in work. The spirit of the pine says, it says, the time has come to lighten up, eat and live lightly. Before a shiny, vibrant new cycle can begin, it is essential to let go of the old, the brilliance. And that's what I was feeling with the Ace of Pentacles reversed on the end. It's like something new. You're waiting for that new, shiny, beautiful thing to come in. But first you have to let go of the old. And a lot of times it's not the things around us that we need to let go of. It's just going to happen again. We have to let go of the belief that we are not to be heard, or the belief that we don't have a right to have boundaries, or the belief that we will not have our past held against us, or the belief that we deserve better. This is the kind of energy I'm feeling with your guys' reading. It's like that belief is what needs to shift or change, or it doesn't matter where we go, what relationships, what jobs, where. We're going to end up running into the same problem, because the problem is us. And as much as we want to say it's this and that, and yeah, there's toxic people, there's toxic jobs, there's toxic relationships, but we have to cleanse the toxicity within ourselves, because that's what we are pulling in. It's like, it's crazy, this whole release of like karma and stuff like that, and it's stuff we've learned, or we're learning, and we're releasing slowly but surely, so that we can actually like own our truth, own ourselves, our whole truth, the bad, the good, the ugly, the beautiful, the wondrous, all of it. You know, it's all part of the package, you guys. So this says, but first the path has to be made clear. The spirit of the pine says, let go of the old, discarded, and unused. If you're not using it, and this includes your environment too. If there's stuff you're not using, purify and cleanse and clutter clear your home, your body, and your life. Release whatever doesn't serve or support you. Take time for a total purification. If you are using anything like any kind of alcohol, drugs, and I am an advocate for being sober, you guys, because I am a recovering addict. And matter of fact, I'm trying to kick vaping right now. As I speak, I'm on my last disposable vape, and I am so going to give it my best shot, and I'm just going to see how long it takes before the ugly addiction demon rears its ugly head and makes me angry because I don't have my crutch, okay? And I've given up so many things, and nicotine's a really hard one. So if you don't do nicotine, don't start. That's another side message from me to you. Because I care about your mental sanity, okay? So I am really working hard on that too. So definitely, and now's a great time to do that with the Alliance Gate coming in on the 28th to the 8th of August. It's a great time to release, and that includes things that aren't good for us and don't make us feel good in our hearts. Release whatever doesn't serve and support you. Take time for total purification. You'll feel brighter and also be clearer, a clearer channel for the light. So you'll be able to receive your messages more clearly. You'll be able to feel fully. And then you'll be able to get to the root of what those feelings are within you, not just what's triggering, because these are all triggers. Everything around us is like triggering something deep within that we need to look at and we need to heal. And it takes a lot of time. For some, some things take longer than others. It depends, you know. So that is a really great message, Aries. So let's go ahead and get one of these. This is a Cali card, you guys. I am loving your guys' message today. It feels very like Spirit wants you to empower yourself by really emotionally digging deep into your heart and seeing what needs addressed within and outside of yourself in order for new opportunities and new heights to be reached. I am feeling that. Ooh, we got that. And it says, face your fears, for it is the right time, and you are ready to overcome them. You will be given the power to fulfill your heart's desires. Embrace your path with confidence. Healing around belonging, and that's what I was feeling, like this people pleasing, like, oh, I'm not going to belong if I say this, or if I say I'm not going to do this anymore, or I don't want to work this job anymore, I might lose friends, or I might lose this, or I might lose that. You're overcoming a deep-seated feeling of, I always call this like a rejection wound, or like I have had to work through this also, where we feel like if we don't make everybody happy, we're gonna be alone. Well, you know, and as I've gotten older, I realize it's better to be alone than in a room full of people and feel alone. Like, and that is, I don't remember whose quote that is, but it's very profound. Embrace your path with confidence. Healing around belonging and abundance is taking place within your soul. Yes, you're abundant. You deserve happiness and money and all that. But first, you got to really get over like this feeling of I'm not going to belong, or it's like really deep, like shadow work. Like I said, there could be some shadow work here that needs done. You are spiritually protected from toxic energies. Recognize your inner divine badass and commit to your dreams with conviction. I want to say this might have been in the other Aries reading I just did, but if not, it definitely fits this reading. So Aries, that is your guys' message for today, and I hope it helps somebody. And as always, I am grateful for your guys' support. I I'm amazed. I'm amazed at the support and the people that are seriously looking at themselves and doing the work to just be happier and more peaceful and more in alignment. It's really good. It's a good feeling. So, you guys, as always, I wish you guys a very good day, and I will talk to you later.